Hello and welcome to a new video, and it's September. We have the new artCrush 55 now, and I like to show you what I have created for you and flip with you through the folders that you can see if you like it or not. It's a fall themed collection with a lot of crunchiness, and focus is the colors. I think it's not a pure fall colored kit. It's just in between summer and fall. So let's go to the artsy bits and pieces. This is what I've created for you. These are the artsy bits here, different kinds of elements here with stamps, watercolor, some realistic elements on top. Here we have some inks, and I have added here sweet little bows in this. What is this? I don't know what's the name. I only can say it how it's called in German. It's a Rechen. And this is a leaf here which I have tucked on this ink, and we have here watercolor, different kinds of watercolor leaves, and more artsy bits. Here we have such a old how is it called? I lose my English words as I'm talking too less. That's really you know what I mean. Bows. Here we have some self-doodled shapes and elements. Here we have some stamped September words and October stars. This one you can perfectly add for dates, for example, or your location or name where you was. This is maybe something you can use for your top 5 fall sweater, whatever. And yes, here are more and more doodles. I have created them all by myself. I use for that some stencils. I have ordered them once, and then I'm drawing with them, and then I scan them and create of them some brushes, and this is how they look like. And then here we have some really cool realistic leaves in different shades and colors. We have the magic lights, of course, and then we have some masks here, so you can clip with them in your photos. And what I really love on this collection is this overlay here. I'm gonna open it. These are all words about fall, and it's pretty cool if you use them on a clipping mask, for example. Let's open here a paper. We go back here, and so you see this a little bit in action. Let's use this one. Copy, paste, and we're gonna have here autumn, I need, come on, let's take that one, and we clip that here, and let's open maybe one of these ones, and we add them just behind, make it a little bit bigger. We use now this magic light as a clipping mask. So now we have here the words, copy paste, and now we clip those words on the magic light here. And what is cool, or what looks cool, is that the magic light is looking through here. And of course you can now also change the lighting of the magic lights, and it also changed now your overlaid word art here. And this is how it can look like. So I like that one. Okay, so then we have here some stitches. Let me place that here just in front of the photo. And what else do we have here in the 4 different kinds of stitches we have here. And let's add here some more magic lights. Let's use here the green one. And if you use one of those magic lights, of course you can use Command U is on the Mac, and you can change the hue. So we have here a pink page. Let's go and use a color. Maybe this purple is pretty nice. If you go in saturation, it gets much more bolder, and it looks like little bubbles now. And if you go now and say multiply or color burn, I think color burn is pretty nice here because it makes it even bolder and brighter. And so let's see what we have here on the leaves. We take that one. And also here, if you want it more pinkish now, shouldn't be a problem. Also go to Command U and play here, make it a little bit pink. This is -6 here. Go up with the saturation, maybe a little bit more in the hue, so you lose this orange and it gets more and more and more. Now you have the purple and some red, and I think this is perfectly fitting now to the page. And if you have some styles here, some shadow styles, you can use them. So these are my favorite shadow styles. Okay, that one is nice. Or that one. No, the last one is better because it has a little brownish look. To make it a little bit, so maybe we hide a little bit of green here in the back. If you hear a child singing outside, that's just my neighbors. I still have the windows open here in my office, and somehow this kid is always talking when I work on my computer. So this is what you can do now. You can add here some different kinds of leaves. This is also a little bit of this pink. Oops. Just turn it around, and you can cluster everything a little bit around here. If you want to copy a drop shadow, you need to press Option on your keyboard, click on the style, and pull it down on the desired layer. And then it copies. So now let's go up and see what kind of I think this one will go pretty nicely with it. So this is it. memory. So we have a little bit of clustering, and you always need a little bit of a point where it all holds a little bit together. So this is the point. What you now not see is the stitching. So let's do that a little bit down. Maybe we use that one as well and add that on top. So as you can see, you get a really nice page together. And what I really love on this collection is that you have this little bit more bolder colors with pink and greens in it. Well, it's just September. I just look out of my window and look at the forest that's just outside my window. It's still very green, but you see all those little kinds of yellow coming through the leaves, and I think that's just a perfect time for this collection here. Yes. So this is the Artsy Bits and Pieces pack. We have some film frames, realistic film frames, I would say, here with lots of photos you can add here, horizontal or vertical. This is how they look like. I like this sheet here. This is pretty cool. So you can make a great collage with it, or you can use one of those and do that maybe in the background of a cluster. It's like here, and add that as an extra frame. This is something what you can do. Many possibles, and of course you can use this pack in so many other collection as well, because it's black, so it works with everything else. Then we have the pack with the journal cards, and they come only in 3x4 size. I once made them square size, but the frame of those, the white mat outside the cards, this white one frame, looks just only nice if it's this portrait size 3x4. And this is what is on those cards now. Lots of nice quotes about fall. Autumn, stickers, and they will come also in the sticker folder again, so that fits also together. I love this little umbrella here. Maybe we can use that here and tuck that somewhere just in between. I like that, this overlay here. That's really cool. That it takes over here the blending of this word art overlay, and we add here a little bit of a shadow. And I like this little bit of aqua tone here, turquoise, in this layout. What I now think is that we should go a little bit more up with everything, because it was now very stuffed here on the bottom. So if you go up with everything, it's more balanced. If you do that, don't do that with measure your page. It's just looking at your page, and you see that if you move things slowly around, you can see that it's in the right position. So you can see this is what we had. We had a centered photo just in the beginning, but then it drops down everything with the elements, so it was too heavy on the bottom of the page. Now that's why we lift it up here. and it also fits a bit more better to the picture because she looks up to the sky, and now it's balanced. I think, for me. I don't know what you think. So it's better to look at it. Okay, so here we go through the rest. Also, those little mushrooms here are pretty nice. So yes, these are the journal cards, and you get here in this pack 24 different ones with these word arts. Let's go into the papers. I love to create them. They are a lot of crunchiness coming here, and you can see here I also added here this kind of words overlay, and this is the paper we just used here in the sample layout. And here's a bit more greenish one. I love that. That's fall, and but I love this green still in it. It's just a little bit of a peep of autumn, of summer and freshness. This is also, it's wood here. The texture is wood, and here is placed kind of watercolor on top of it. That's pretty dark, and I like the texture a lot here. If you use it, you can use really cool contrast pictures, but I think also a black and white picture would here look perfectly. If you want, we can just try it. Black, white. Most of the black whites are really look at it. And if you now use one of those film frames, use that one. So we're gonna mask it now, and I really like it. Let's add here a little bit of a shadow, so it gets a little bit of a depth. And now I would add only a little bit of a, let's see what this will do. It is too green, but let's use multiply. It's always, if you go through all those layer styles here, you can find out often cool effects. So we use that one. Also the brown one could work. Let's make it smaller. And also what you can see now, we tend now to the left side of the whole layout with all the elements, so this part gets heavier. It's already a little bit heavy here because it's very dark here, but if we now take the whole stuff that we already picked and place it field in the middle, it's trust your eye and not measurements. If you go here and say, okay, that's the half of the page and that's the half of the page, so I'm gonna place everything now in the middle, that would look a little bit odd, because you can see that. Trust your eyes and feelings, and this is what makes it so interesting with the scrapping, that you start to scrap with your feelings. And let's I have an idea. Let's go back and place here this colors over these trees. You can see that? So we have a little bit of color here now, and we don't use the rest of the artsy bit here. We make a mask out of it. Now we have the black and white photo a little bit colored, and I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger because I don't want to have this strokes in it. They can be here on the bottom, that's okay, but I want to have more color here on the top. I like that, really love that. So it's a lot of playing. I can imagine that this also works pretty nicely in the here in the back. Also here, what will happen if we add that here and look, not just the other way, multiply. I like that because the words okay, we use that one. And what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna remove here a little bit with a brush. Here we have a soft brush here, and black, and we're going to remove here a little bit this words here from the forest, that it's not disturbed. So I'm not sure about this green chest. I think we need to go down a little bit with the saturation, also with the lightness, so it's not that pretty. A little more yellow would be nice. Yes. Okay. So this is also a nice way. What else can we add here? So this is it. When you push Command I, it inverts always your layers here. But white is too harsh, so we go back to black. I'm not sure about it. I don't like it here. No. I think this one I wanted to add here, all those leaves, and we add them here in the background, and maybe a little bit of a shadow. Let's see if a extreme one is better or a lighter one. A lighter one is better. I don't want to add some big leaves like I did it in the other one, but let's try some magic lights. And I like that one, but I like the corners are very harsh. So let's try a filter, and we're gonna blur it with a Gaussian blur and make it just a little bit softer. You can see, and this is also pretty nice what you can do with the magic lights. You can blur them, and so it gets not that intense how it is, or just minimize the harsh corners. So we have that one. It lightens now up here. So yes, stitching, not sure about the stitching. Let's see, add here, and or that one. I don't like the curve here, so it should be smaller over here. Yes, why not? Yes, yes, that's nice. Okay, so we have here done now 2 layouts with different kinds of element from this collection. Let's go back to the papers because we wanted to check them out. Here they are. We have now the different pattern here. This is very clean look, and this is how they look, pretty white. So if you overlay them with another paper, so you can dump a little bit the whiteness of these pages. And here we have some real cool colored ones. I love that one because of those mint colored pumpkins. Pretty cool, this one, love it. So colorful. Tiger look, no, not leopard, whatever. And now are the portrait sized papers. I love to create them. I say that in each and every video because I really love that. This is so cool, I think, because it looks like this stands out here as this brush flies a little bit over the canvas itself. So I like this effect, like this big cross. If you look at it, just see what happens if we use that thing here now and pull it over here and look at it, how pretty it looks. So you can try that if you have a paper and then you have built up, why not change one of the papers just to look if something else would maybe look better. I know it's always if you choose a paper, you choose it because you love it or you see it and you adore it and you want to use it. But sometimes you need to skip that and combine it with something else because it can look better. I follow Flora Bowley a lot, and I have some of her books, and she does this intuitive painting, and what she does is she paints on a canvas, and then she and when you look at her and you think, oh, this looks pretty nice, and then she paints over it, and that what she had painted disappears. It's gone. You have created something that really looks nice, but then you go over it, and this is something you learn so good from intuitive painting, that you can that you need to learn to leave something, that you not always need to use the first layout you have created, or the first idea you had. You can leave that behind and start with something new, or paint over, or just go away from your first idea. Today it's really interesting when I'm talking. So yeah, I hope it's helpful for you. So let's go through the papers here. We have some solid papers, of course. They have all the same structure here. All it's soft texture of whatever. Then we have some wood papers. I love that one. I think that's pretty cool. Let's open that one and just pull that over. Oh, I'm gonna delete that. Just to do that, just pull that over. And what I saw, one of the CT girls, I jump here around, did here, and I love that idea so much. What she did is she used this wood paper, then she has her picture, and then she added here in the bottom here this overlay of the word art overlay from the artsy bits, and she made a kind of border with one of the film frames and clustered here on top of the layout something. That's so nice. I love that. I love this texture here, and then this picture and these boots, they are in the stickers. Pretty nice, really pretty nice. Just check out this layout is already added to the artsy bits and pieces. Yes, we go back to the papers again. Sorry that I jump so much around, but it's always nice to combine not always the products, but also what you can do. For that, I'm doing those kind of tutorials or unpackings videos. So these are the papers here. You get everything like always. You have artsy, you have plain pattern papers, then you have paint a lot and solids, and here we have wooden papers. Now to the next folder, stickers. Again, I have created for you 3 kinds of styles. We have the clean style. This is really pretty clean, total, with no effects, no texture on top of it, nothing. And then we have the plastic effect on top of it, which is always my favorite. And these are the stickers here, and I love those boots here. This is so cute here. And what I love is to combine those kind of clean styled stickers and with the crunchiness of the artsy bits. I think always it's a great combination of everything. So yes, here we are. This cloud is pretty cute. Here are those mushrooms here and some leaves and another cloud here. I think they work always with pictures from your children or your grandkids. In combination with kids stickers work always pretty cool. Then we have another folder. Then we have the sticker folder, and this is how they look like. We have this bold stroke just around it, and I added here a little bit of a grunchiness and a little bit of texture on top of the of those stickers here. Yes. Word arts. I also created here a real bunch of word arts. We have here black. Okay, these are the word arts in black, and they have also a kind of texture on top of it. So, and this is how they look like. These are the black ones. And then we have the colored. So these are the colored ones, also with a little bit of a texture on top of it, so it's not that plain. This is how they look like. And then we have the sticker style. So we have the colored one with the sticker style, but without any texture on top, right? No, it's a little bit of a texture, and it's a little bit embossed here, so it's, yeah, love that. So, and then we have another folder with notes edible. No, edible is something, has something to do with eating. It's editable. Okay, let's see. We have here the PNGs. You can use them how they are. They are black with a white typo on top of it. But I also have here the PSD files. So you can, for example, use here the colors and recolor these text marker layers with the color you like. Of course, the text, you can change the font as well. If you don't want to use that one, you can use another one. And this is for each and every one of these kind of word arts in this collection. Yes, that's it. That's for artCrush 55. It's unbelievable that I created already 55 artCrush collections. I think I gave you some ideas maybe for your next layout. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask me or send me a message via Facebook, my Instagram page, the forum, which it can be in the forum that I missed the messages because there's so much coming in. But Instagram and Facebook is one of the best ways to get in touch with me. So if you love this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. If you need any help, how I already said, just get in contact with me. Have a happy September and take care of you, and we're gonna see us in the next video. Bye.